and Jehovah.
What's going on, YouTube? How you doing? How you doing? First and foremost, I want to thank everyone for the love and support. Thank y'all for commenting on my videos, sharing my videos, liking my videos, and even subscribing to my channel. I always will be thankful for that. I promise I always will be thankful for that. Now, how y'all day going? How is y'all Thursday going? Is everything going right for you so far this week? The weekend is almost here. And what do y'all have planned for the weekend? Weekend is different for me. You know, I don't be having nothing to do throughout the week because I don't work and I just sit at the house. But I've been taking some of y'all advice on my earlier videos. So I have been finding things to do. Like I did a nature walk yesterday and a street walk yesterday. And it woke me out. Now, reason why I did the street walk last night because I ate bad yesterday. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I had fried chicken, baked beans, candy yams, and a big thing of Kool-Aid from yesterday, man. I still got this Kool-Aid. That Kool-Aid was so sugary. I had to dilute that thing with some water and stuff, right? So I said, you know what? Let me walk this off. So I walked, man. I think I did like almost 4 miles yesterday walking, so I'm kind of tired right now. But anyway, enough of me, y'all. Enough of me. I know y'all get tired hear me talk about me, but before we get started, please hit that subscribe button for your boy. Please hit that subscribe button for your boy. Black Americans, we gonna have us a nice little conversation. I just want to see if we all connected. See if we all had the same upbringing. I ain't saying all of us had the same upbringing, but I believe the majority of us have the same had the same upbringing. However it go, I think we did. Me personally, I do. Especially from the South. I don't know about the East or the West or the North, but for some odd reason, I got a feeling we all had the same upbringing. But anyway, Africans or black immigrants, I'm just talking about the melanated people of the diaspora. They love white mommy and white daddy. We seen countless videos of them worshiping them, loving them, allowing them to come to their tribe and take over the land. A white man can go to a country of Kenya and sleep with 400 women easy without paying them. You know, African men will marry the most hideous of white people just to leave the country, or they allow the white woman to live with them and they worship him as a goddess. We see that. But one of the strange things that I never understood, y'all, is how the African parents condone this. A lot of African parents or melanated, or let me say a lot of melanated people in the diaspora, because there's some Caribbeans too. I seen videos of Caribbeans doing this, but I'm probably using Africans, so I'm really talking about Caribbeans too. But there are a lot of African parents, y'all, that raise their children to marry white.
What do you want my future husband to be?
Now I want white in the family.
Ah!
To be honest with you, if you get a good white, oh yeah, they
Hey.
the way she love them, like
Yeah. I should get a white husband.
you have to find the right one.
I know y'all seen it before. Just think about how psychologically crazy that is. That's how we know we different from them funky flip-flop wearing Africans. That's how I know we are different. Reason why I say that because an African will tell their kids, raise their kids on how white people are guys, or how white people don't make mistakes, or how white people are the upper echelon of great looks, or their skin is beautiful, or their hair is beautiful. Because, you know, white people got dead hair. Anything they lay down is dead. You get what I'm saying? So we got kinky hair. Well, I ain't got no hair, but when I did, I shit rise to the sun. Their hair don't. But Africans don't look at them like that. Like I said before in one of my videos, when you a white person and you go to these countries that's been destroyed by white people or even Africans themselves, but when a white man and a white woman go to one of these villages and they bring them bottled water or food and stuff like that, that's God to them. Just like a dog. Just like I told y'all about my dog. My dog depends on me for water and food and walks and take her outside so she can boo-boo and pee-pee. She depends on me for that. And when I do that, it be a sense of joy in my dog. When we come back in for after my dog do her little potty thing, the first thing she do when she come through the door, she let me take off her leash. She take a few sips of water. Then we walk towards the kitchen. Reason why she walked towards the kitchen, because she knows she's going to get a treat. And I give her a treat. That's how African is. When Africans see white people, they expect a treat for them. From them. That's how they go. But what's wild to me is how the parents indoctrinate their kids to love these folks. Now, Black Americans, let's keep it real. We're gonna keep it real. Let's keep it real. Our parents never, ever, ever taught us to marry white. They never told us, like, hey, if you want to get ahead in life, marry a white man or a white woman. You're going to be all right now. Now, don't you marry no black people now. You marry you a white woman. Our parents never taught us that. Our grandparents never taught us that. To marry white. Now, it might be have a few parents that say love is love, love has no color. But majority of the nigga parents that I know, including my parents and my grandparents and my family, they did not condone teaching children to marry white or anything out your race. Period. Now, a lot of you people grew up on the East Coast and the West Coast up north, so y'all been around even certain parts of the South. But for my people that stayed in Alabama, parts of Louisiana, Mississippi, Arkansas, Tennessee, maybe even Georgia, even North Florida, but I can understand other people not understanding this concept of marrying black, right? Because I can understand people living in certain states where you got Mexicans and Caribbeans and Latinos and Puerto Ricans and Dominicans and all these different type of people from different backgrounds, so y'all have better access to them. See, when I was coming up, it was the black folks in the Picklewood. That was it. It was the funky honkies, and that was it. I didn't grow up around Mexicans. I didn't grow up around Indians. I didn't grow up around Puerto Ricans or Dominicans or Africans or Caribbeans. You know what I'm saying? I didn't grow up around those people. So I can understand why people might have a different viewpoint than what I have or the states I mentioned have, right? So my parents always was strong on me not dating a white woman. They preached that shit to me from the age of 5 till I was like in high school, right? And I knew not to bring a white woman home. Matter of fact, I believe my auntie put a protection spell on me from white people. From white women. Real shit. Listen. White women, I never was attracted to white women, ever. I never been with a white woman, never slept with a white woman, never engaged with a white woman, never kissed on a white woman. Only white woman I hugged was a teacher. That was it. Or I might shook a hand of a white woman when I was working. You know, hey, thank you for the job interview. I appreciate it. Y'all call me when y'all ready to hire me a nigga or something. You know, other than that, I never been around or just been in spaces with white women before. You know, because of what I was taught. There's something, man. I'm gonna tell y'all a story right quick. I remember on Facebook, right? I met it was this white girl that was following me. And I remember I said, man, this white girl sure is biting on the nigga. You know what I'm saying? She sure biting on the nigga. She stayed in Mississippi, and I was living in Dallas at the time. So I was like, you know what, Brian? Let me see what's up with this funky honky. Let me see what it's like to have sex with a white woman. Now, you know what I'm saying? Now listen, now she was a typical white woman. She wasn't the best of looking ones, you know what I'm saying? Ain't too many ones that look good, but she was a little chunky. But guess what? I said, you know what? I'm going to try to have sex with a white woman. I remember we got to talking this shit. Number strike one, I couldn't feel no connection with this white woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, what could I talk to her about? During this time, we was getting unalived by police, by white police officers. So that's strike one. So the conversations about that didn't go well. You know what I'm saying? I had my views on white people. I used to like literally drag white folks in my conversation with this girl. Real shit. Ain't bullshit. So as we talk or whatever, we'll talk like sporadically throughout the week or something. Not all the time. So she was like, hey, I'll meet you halfway in Louisiana. I'm like, all right, you know, we can do that. So this was like on a Wednesday or something. And we were going to meet on like a Friday or Saturday or something like that. As the days go by, I felt my ancestors just looking down to me like, nigga, what the fuck you got going on? What is you doing? So I'm trying to fight my answer. I'm like, nah, let me just try this funky honky coochie. You know what I mean? But the answer like, no. But my spirit I'm telling y'all, man, my spirit would not allow me to have lust for this white woman. Really, I was forcing myself to even think about having sex with this white woman because I just couldn't understand what's so special about this white cooch that made the black man go crazy the way they do. And thank God I didn't do it. And I'm going to tell you one of the main reasons why I didn't do it. We was in Louisiana. Then number two, I always said, what if this white girl leave? And let's say she veer off the road in the ditch somewhere. And nobody don't know she veered off in the ditch. And they can't find her. And now she's a missing person. And they start rolling cameras and checking her phone records. And they see I was the last person with her. And they gonna think I done did something to the white woman, which I didn't. She just veered off the road and it did somewhere y'all couldn't find her. But now everybody looking at me like, damn, B, you slept with that? Like, of all white women, why you get the trailer park type of white women? Why you ain't get this type of white woman? And I just couldn't do it. My spirit would not allow me to sleep with a white woman. I ain't lying, man. I'd rather, even if I did 30 years in prison and I get out, and they had a white woman in front of me, I couldn't do it. I know I couldn't do it. The spirit in me can't do it. I be shocked sometimes when I meet black men and black women that sleep with these folk. Like, how can y'all sleep with these folk, man? I ain't gonna lie. Like, even me forcing myself trying to do it, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. Even when I talk to them, it's a sense of, like, damn, man, like, I can't connect with you. I just can't connect with you. Just your past history on this land and in this world just won't allow me to do that. That's just me. And I couldn't imagine even impregnating them. I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't imagine impregnating them people, man. And listen, let me say this. Anyone that's in an interracial relationship watching me or was in an interracial relationship and you got mixed breed kids, I ain't knocking you. I'm gonna say you were clueless. But for me personally, I'm just gonna give you an excuse. But me personally, I don't want no mixed kids. I don't want no mixed breed kids because I don't want my children to have to pick a side. That's why I gotta have full-blooded nigga kids. I got that. My children ain't confused. My children got a black mama and a black daddy. You get what I'm saying? We full-blooded niggas on this soil. Now, y'all can get on and say, well, bro, you know, white people. Man, I ain't got no white folks. Ain't no white folks that slept with nothing by my family. We straight Negroes on this land. Ain't no white people in my genius. I ain't seen nothing like that. Maybe in yours, but not in mine. But anyway, I couldn't imagine that. Because I know people that are mixed and they mentally fucked up. They kids, I know people that procreate with these people and their kids are mentally fucked up. It's something crossing in the brain frequencies with these people. That's just me though. So once again, I don't want y'all to get offended if you got mixed breed babies or you're in an interracial relationship, but I just can't imagine. Have y'all seen these people sweat? Smell these people when they sweat? Have you seen what they smell like when it rains? Sometimes sex gets sweaty. Y'all ain't worried about that? Y'all ain't worried about that skin stuff? And every black person I know that is married to someone that is white, this is a fact. They look drained in the face. It look like their soul has been sucked out of them, bro. Like I don't know how to explain it, but they look just lost. Like they look soulless, bro. I had a partner, man. He was married to, he still is married to a white woman. That nigga looked lifeless in the face. Lifeless. You know how us black Americans, we look vibrant and shit like that. These folks look lifeless. Everyone I have seen looks lifeless. That's wild. I couldn't do it. But I ain't knocking y'all now. Listen, I ain't knocking y'all. And hey, listen, you can explain to me how happy you are and love has no color. But for me, love has a color. Blue bird supposed to be with the blue bird and the red bird supposed to be with the red bird. That's how I rock with. Let me be with my red bird. I want to be with my red bird. I want to love my red bird. Because my red bird understands me. That blue bird over there ain't going to understand what I go through. She ain't going to understand the feelings I have as a red bird, man. How can a blue bird tell me the trauma I have to deal with? The jokes that we have. The red bird ain't going to understand that. The Redbird ain't gonna be able to raise my nigga babies. Redbird gonna want to try to be equal, or maybe even overbear my nigga babies. She gonna tell them, you're white. But guess what? You're even though you might go out, they might think you're black, but the world is a great place. Just stand by yourself, be an upstanding citizen, and you will not experience racism. You think I want a white woman to tell my kids that shit? I know black women that date white men. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me tell y'all another little story. It was this girl. Let me see how can I say this story. I'm gonna say this. A couple years ago, I met this girl. Man, we hit it off, man. Beautiful sister. I'm talking about beautiful. Man, we hit it off, man. I was liking her, man. I was catching feelings for it and everything, man. I'm talking about we was that close to getting a relationship. We were having sex, just do everything was just right. Man, one day we had a conversation. And this girl told me, she had like, so, how many women you slept with? I said, babe, I don't even know how many women I slept with. I don't even know how many men you slept with, I told her like that. He said, well, have you ever been with somebody, with a white girl before? I'm like, hell no, I ain't been with no white girl. So I asked her, I said, hey, you been with a white man before? She was like, yeah, my ex was a white man. I said, nigga, what? You let a white man climb on you and hump on you? For real? That turned me complete off. I'd rather my woman, listen, every woman got a pass, I get it. You hear this body count talk. I'd rather my woman have a body count. If she told she slept with 100 niggas, but she told me that she slept with one white man, that was the only man she been with, I'm gonna pick the girl with the high body count. I don't give a damn about no high body count. But you slept with a white man, that would turn me off. That's one thing that'll turn me off with a woman. If a woman tell me, now if I don't know, I just don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's why you shouldn't tell everybody everything. But let's say if you do tell me that you been with a white man, I couldn't do nothing with you. We can be friends. But I couldn't look at you the same. I cannot look at you the same. I read too many history books on white men. I know how white men act. They are very deplorable people. They not clean. They have like a devilish fetish for black women. I know how they degrade women. I ain't saying black men don't do that, but I'm just saying. Give me the girl with the high body count. I don't even care about body count. I got a high body count. So that's cool. We just get tested, make sure we ain't got the 3 levels, and we're going to keep it pushing. Oh, if we go in public somewhere and a nigga you see that you used to fuck on, okay, we might see a gal I used to fuck on in public too. It is what it is. I got confidence in myself. You with me, baby. Shit. You my woman. We the high body count couple of the century that love each other. But you sleep with a white man, and I know you slept with a white man, that's it. I can't deal with you. Cause that's a bad spirit that's just lingering in you forever. That's the only thing that I would not tolerate. I would not date if a woman tell me she slept with a white man. I couldn't do it. But anyway, it goes back to what I say. These Africans will teach their children to date white. That's how I know we different. That's how we know we ain't like these people. We are nothing like these funky flip-flop wearing Africans, y'all. The way our parents raised us is nothing like them at all. Our parents, majority of our 98% of our parents never told us to date white. Now, once we became adults, that's on us. We made the decisions. Once you became an adult or whatever, you became old enough, you decided to date a white woman, cool. Because guess what? Our parents taught us a lot of things we went against the grain against. But they did tell us, don't bring no white man or white woman home. We ain't like them Africans. Them Africans love them white folks, man. I ain't bullshit. But anyway, y'all be safe. I love you all. Y'all have a great one. And if you got offended, I am so sorry. I did not mean to offend you if you with a white person. But I still love you. And you still a foundational black American in my eyes. And I just want to let you know. You know better, nigga. You really do know better. I promise you know better. Your mama and dad and your grandma and granddaddy done taught you better. But hey, you still my people. But I still got my eye on you. Anyway, y'all be safe.
was tired, you walked into my shadows, lit a quiet fire. Brian Jehovah, you are the truth. Every word you speak cuts straight through. Brian Jehovah, carving my youth into something real, something new. Brian Jehovah, you are the truth. When the lies were louder than the voice inside,